What's up, everybody? How's it going? So it's the next day. If you've watched my last video that was recorded on Monday, or I'm sorry, Tuesday, it's now Wednesday. That was recorded. We were in Kennesaw, Georgia at home. Got in the truck, drove all night last night, got up here to Lansing, Michigan, where we're swapping trailers. If you guys have noticed, there's our trailer, and there's the one we're hooked to. So this trailer I've told you guys about before. If you watched Joe's channel, you've seen this trailer before. But this is the 48-foot Fontaine Phantom that's been made into a 5-axle. So we're loading a piece in Houston, Texas. We're getting ready to go ahead and start our deadhead down there. We load it Friday morning. It's a 105,000 pound rotor. Now we can do that kind of weight on our the Super Magnum, but not in the state of Texas. One of the issues with running this kind of stuff is that each state gives you a different amount of weight per axle, like configuration. So Texas doesn't actually give you 80,000 pounds on a quad like a lot of states will. However, they give you stupid amount of weight on I don't know what do you call it, a quint, 5 axles. So we swapped trailers to do this load because this is a good customer. We've actually moved this rotor. We have not, but I think 3 other people in our little group have moved this rotor before. And this is a good customer. We always take care of them. They love this trailer because it does very well. And yeah, so we're gonna go. So we came up here, we got the trailer, we're gonna start our deadhead. It's about 1,300 miles down to Houston to get the piece, and then we'll run that over to Georgia. So yes, it's a lot of miles, but I promise you it's worth it. So yeah, there's the Ravens. She's all parked, tidied up, and whatever. And here's the Phantom. So here's the trailer we'll be pulling for the next couple weeks probably until we have a chance to get it back. This one has, you know, our trailer has 1 axle that's down all the time, and then the other 3 can be lifted. This one has 2 axles that are down all the time. So the rear, and then 1, 2, and then the number 3, I guess, if you want to go from back to front, are permanently down. Those are fixed just like you would find on a normal 48-foot spread axle flatbed. And then axles 2, well, we'll go axles 1, 2, and 4 are the lift axles. So it's only got 1 toolbox, but it's got everything we need, or on each side. So there's another one on the other side. So it's got everything. We've already transloaded all of our stuff that we'll need. We transloaded our tarps because this piece will have to be tarped. And yeah, so I'll get you guys we had to take off our back fenders because the Ravens is designed to be centered up on 4 axles. So if we had, when the trailer was built, Joe had it built for his 5-axle cab over. So he had like a pusher axle right here. So that trailer is designed to be able to center up right here. This trailer was designed for your normal Tridem in mind, so it doesn't have as long of a transition. What they call the transition is where the frame comes down. It's not as long as it is on the Raven. So because of that, we had to remove these back fenders so that we could center up properly. But we'll be able to center it up and get it done. So I've just I actually just finished editing and uploaded the Race City truck and equipment video, and that's that. So we're gonna get going underway here, and we'll probably talk to you guys from Houston. I'm gonna talk to you guys about this thing that we had made. I had this sign custom made. Basically what we were trying to do is find a better way to mount an oversized sign, and obviously you can't have them exposed when you're not running oversized. So we designed a sign that's not folding, it doesn't have hinges, we don't have to deal with all that crap, that has the oversized stuff on the back basically. So what it is it's 6mm thick composite aluminum, and we just drilled 4 holes in it, and we take these wing nuts off and take all 4 of the wing nuts off and the sign flips over and oversized load is exposed on the back. And when we're not running it, it's flipped over to show our support of law enforcement. We yeah, so we had that made while we were home. I was gonna do a video on it, but didn't know how long it was gonna take to have the sign made. They did a great job on it, got it, and we installed it yesterday right before we left. So we were kind of in a rush because we wanted to get out and on the road. But yeah, so that's that, and we will talk to you guys from Houston. Have a good day. All right, good morning, guys. 4 o'clock Friday morning. We're at the TA truck stop here in Baytown, Texas, and it's time to go to work. So truck and trailer are dirty, too dirty to show up to a customer with, obviously. So we're going to, well, first gotta pull out of here, go scale this thing so we know what our empty weights are, so that we know where to position the piece on the trailer. Then we're gonna run over here to the Blue Beacon, get a quick little truck wash, and head over to the customer. They're probably not gonna load us till around 7 or so. We'll be there about 5:30, 6 o'clock, just a little bit early just in case they're ready. So yeah, next time I talk to you guys will be from the shipper. Skirmish done, time to tarp. What's up, guys? So one of the shitty realities about doing this kind of work is a lot of the time this equipment will shred your shit. So this is the fan blades that have cut through the tarp. So this tarp's done. We'll pad this, we'll tape over everything. But I'm doubtful they could patch that at a tarp shop because of how close they all are together. So this tarp's trashed. We'll have to get another one made. We're gonna pull it off right now here. We got some padding that we're gonna put down. We didn't put it initially because if you look at this, they had this real thick cardboard all over the tarp, and they are all over the piece, and they had that over the fan blades, but I guess with the force of the wind, the cardboard has actually sunk down a little bit and exposed the blades. So we're gonna pull the tarp back. We're gonna lay some good padding down, make sure that everything's good and protected. Pull the tarp back over, run layers of some real heavy duty like tarp repair tape over the holes so that no moisture will get in there, and then we'll pull the tarps forward and retarp them. So it sucks, but it's just part of the game you play out here, I guess. Sometimes a lot of this machinery it's what it does. It shreds tarps. So anyways, we're gonna get to it before we lose any more light. So